day to all of my subscribers here in Philippines, and a great Sunday evening to all of my viewers outside of the earth, outside other part of the universe. So, hello Philippines and hello world. Welcome to my life. So I just got awake, and then I do nothing because I'm just thinking something or preparing because uh, yeah. So it's Monday morning here, and tomorrow it will be holiday because it will be Idul Fitr it out no? Idul Fitr ba ugma? Mura no?
Dili dili karon das morning mo holiday ko mo ikasong bata.
Dili na ay uban mag-holiday karon na ay uban dili. Mm.
Holiday ko March.
Yeah, today and tomorrow. Today is Eid al-Fitr, and then it will be continue on tomorrow. So Eid al-Fitr means is end of a Ramadan. Ramadan is a it's for a Muslim people. So it's a holiday. So Eid al-Fitr is the end of the Ramadan. So it is today and March 31 and April 1. So it's Eid al-Fitr. Eid al-Fitr is the end of the Ramadan because Muslim people celebrate the Ramadan, and then despite if it's if it's the Ramadan, but um, Philippines make it also a holiday. Okay. On starting of the Ramadan and then end of the Ramadan, it's a holiday here in the Philippines. So either the Ramadan start last March, I think last March. What is that? I forgot. Hold on. Ramadan start last March 2 and end on April 1. So if March 2 was a holiday, and since it's Sunday, so that's okay. And also it will be holiday also tomorrow. Tomorrow, but the real holiday it will be tomorrow, not today. Despite there is 2 days of Eid al-Fitr, so the holiday will be tomorrow, not today. So it's Eid al-Fitr. Yeah, I'm just got away. So let's chit chat. If you have question and me, just comment in the down. Just comment in the comment section down below. And I'm gonna give you an update. My husband will arrive on Wednesday. And since I'm not yet drink a coffee, I made a cup of coffee. And I bought a new tablecloth. This is the new tablecloth of my table. It's a new one. I bought it yesterday because the tablecloth that I have on my table. It was nice, but it was a long time. And me, I don't. If I see that um, if I see a new tablecloth and I like it, I'll buy it. And since it was already a year, I think, yeah. So and I found a new one. Hi Javier, good evening to you. You are from Florida, right? Am I right or wrong? And I still have on my night clothes. Okay, yeah, I'm sure you are from Florida. Okay. I'm a good geezer. I'm in Central Florida. Okay, good. Excuse me. Excusez-moi. Excusez-moi. Tun, pang-offing na Derry, pang-offing. Pag-coughing na, pag-coughing. But I'm from the beautiful island of Puerto Rico in the Caribbean. Oy, Caribbean is an island, right, Javier? Caribbean is an island, right? I mean, big island. Isa ka yan, ano, isa ka ka? Isa ka sa. Ay, ba't tayo ito? And I bought a little cups yesterday. Because I had a, we are the smallest of the big antiles, big antiles. Yeah, because I had, yeah, it's an island, but it's a big island, right? And because I had a neighborhood in my hometown, and then her husband is working in the restaurant, I think, in the Caribbean. 4.5 million in the island. Oh, yeah, it's a big. Because the husband of my neighbor in the island is working in Caribbean island. But despite it's island, but it's a big island because there are some hotels, casinos. And my husband is coming. Ah, okay. Well, ima cellphone ton? gusto niya.
Ay,
Yung cellphone?
sound.
Oh,
One ay, damigi.
palu, reduce yun, palihog yun. Bati ang greatest, no? Ang greatest nga black coffee ba? Bati. Uy, lagyan niya na yung mga buling hindi ah.
Hindi na ko.
Binsoy!
Ito, nangita ko ato na statistic dyan.
We are situated next to the Española Island. So, Spain. The name of the island is Española, but it's not part of the Spain. Ano, Spain, there's no island in Spain. What am I talking about? Española is the name of another island. Okay. Okay. I understood now, Javier. It's Dominican Republic. Okay. You know that the women in Dominican Republic, they are so very beautiful and sexy. Because we are always watching a beauty pageant like Miss Universe, Miss World, or other. But more on the representative is very pretty. And very sexy. So you are okay. You are I belong to US. Mm. Yeah, because the biggest part of the world is United States. United States. Yeah, you are a US territory. Yeah, because United States are very big. They have I forgot how many state they have, but United States is a big country. I think the biggest country. Because Panama is a US territory also, right? The capital of San Juan look like vegan and a bit of intramuros. Okay. I know vegan and I know San Juan. It's in Manila. And vegan, yeah, Intramuros is the place in Manila where there are lots of like ancestral houses. And vegan also, they have a nice delicacies there. And yeah, because a cousin of mine, he went to vegan and then he said that vegan is nice. And they have also specialty there. They have a specialty food, and he said that it's nice. Visit there, so I'm gonna think about it. But my plan, me and my husband plan to go to Manila. Yeah, Manila, and then maybe headed to Baguio. No, Manila, and then maybe Angeles. Because I had a friend of mine. I would like to meet her there. She's from Angeles. And then maybe Angeles headed to Baguio. Because a friend of mine told to me that a bus from Angeles going to Baguio, it will cost only 4 hours. That's what she said to me. And uh, I want to go to Manila because I would like to meet three of them. Sis Len, Ma'am Jayan, and I would like to meet also Lelebeth and Frank. So that's why I told to my husband, we will go to Manila for to meet them. Hopefully, that's looking forward for that. That's a plan. Okay, because my husband for this moment he will stay here a longer time. It's depend of the documents because he settled not completely but it's almost done. All the documents for his house because he wants to sell everything what he has in UK and move here in the Philippines. And yeah, so the papers is almost done, but there is a little bit work. But while it's not yet for the I think agreement or exchanging agreement. Okay, exchanging agreement. The lawyer is done on that, but if ever he will need to sign another document, so he will be back to UK and after pull out some of the things inside the house and transfer it here in the Philippines. And what things I have inside my house or furniture that I have in my house, I'm gonna send it to the island and we we put all of his things here inside the house. And we are searching a new house so that we can put the other. And if ever we will buy a new house, we will rent this house fully furnished. Okay. So yeah, so my husband stay longer for now. He will come over here early on April because of Laura's graduation. Because it's him who he will come to Laura or join Laura on the stage or on the ceremony. Yeah, and despite for that, we are planning to take Laura on vacation. We also have Kalesa rides in San Juan. Yeah, there is also Kalesa ride here in Cebu, but not a lot. But it's in Cebu City. It's in Cebu City. There is also Kalesa in Cebu City, but not it's not a lot nowadays. They are selected, okay. But more on Kalesa in Manila. So are you in Manila right now? Or you been living in Manila before? Hi there, Hi, Robertson. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi there, Grisha. I think your husband will enjoy Old San Juan. You can visit the island someday. Yeah. Yeah, he wants to enjoy himself and travel in different city. Now when he will move here in the Philippines. And that's why I'm gonna tell to you, that's why I do a live from time to time or post a short video, because he doesn't want me to put all my time in my channel. He said to me, don't work, just do it for fun, do a live, but for to post a video, um, it's okay if you post a video live one time in a week, or not one time, or no, post a video less. on your channel because I want you to enjoy yourself. He said to me. He prepared me to go on shopping rather than to post video on my channel. Or it's okay. He wants me to go outside or to eat outside rather to put video on my channel. He said no. Oh yeah, Isabela is a province, right? Isabela is province. And when you will be back here in the Philippines, Javier, and when will you get married with your fiance? Sorry for asking. Okay, if you don't, if you prefer not to answer on my questions, it's okay. Okay, I understand. But if you don't mind asking you that question, so it's okay. And I'm gonna ask you a question, Javier. Is it necessary? I hope soon she works out the Philippines. Yeah, I also have question on you, Javier. Um, is it necessary to getting married here in the Philippines or to get married or not getting married? Because me, um, honestly, when I am not searching before a boyfriend. I was searching a husband and a companion or best friend like that because I grew up in a traditional family. More on my family get married, and more in my family, my siblings, all of my siblings got married. Despite they are cohabitate for 2 years, 1 year, but we get married. Yeah, all of us are getting married because that's what our family wants. It's okay if you cohabitate like 2 years, 3 years, as long as you plan to get married. Because in my family, marriage is very important. That's why when I talked to my fiance before, I know, but yeah, when I talked to him before, I said I want a serious relationship and marriage. Because Filipino people, if you are not legal wife, if you are cohabitation, you know that Filipino people will gonna judge you, and what will Filipino people tell to you if there is something or you act. You know that the Filipino people will tell to you, don't act that you are his wife because you are not. So people will not call you a wife if you are not married. People will call you a live-in partner or girlfriend, but not a wife. Yeah, so that's why I want that's mindset of a Filipino people. If they call you a live-in partner, not a wife. Like for example, if they talk to their neighbor and then the neighbor said, "Oh, the wife of this guy," and then the other neighbor said, "No, she's not the wife. She is a live-in partner." So they don't call you a wife. Okay. Sharon, at my age 47, at my age 47, I'm ready to settle down and I appreciate the traditional value of Filipino and is what I was looking. Yes. Yeah. So I'm happy that you are planning to getting married. Okay. But if you getting married, Javier, if you're okay. Okay. Yeah. That's why I told to a subscriber of mine that a subscriber of mine who are living here in Cebu City, if you are planning to getting married and you don't want to cost more, um, I offer you to borrow my wedding gown. Okay. Wedding gown, barong, and everything is set. Okay. Um, for bridesmaid, the pillow for the ring, the pillow for the coins, and the veil, I don't know how you call that, the cord. So it's complete. You don't need to cost 20,000 or 25 pesos for the ring package wedding dress. Sharon, when we renew our vows, I want to invite you, your husband Laura, and Rowena. Okay, just let us know. But I'm gonna tell to you that I mean you know already about me and Rowena. Okay. And me now Javier, I don't collaborate with Filipina vlogger. I just do it on my own. I learn a lesson, and I travel on my own. Actually, it's May or yeah, April or May. That's what we planned, my husband and me, to go to Thailand together with Laura. But Laura needs, but we changed it because Laura needs to enroll or to register in different university here for her college for the entrance exam because all the university now you need to take an entrance exam. If you pass the entrance exam, you can enroll. But if not, you need to find another school and take an entrance exam. So we will be busy for that, and Laura will busy also for that. Even now, Laura is very busy at school, and she do quite a lot of work at school because her graduation will be on April 14th. And last time she came inside my room, she asked me if what we will gonna do on her 18th birthday. But I told to her, we will not do a party, debut party, but we will take you into a trip international. And then she said, okay. But on Laura's graduation, April 14, we are planning to prepare some food for family and friends. So invite like celebration for her success. But we will do that celebration on April 15 because on April 14, her graduation will start at I think 2 o'clock in the afternoon because they will have two sets of graduation. The morning, the high school, the junior high school will start morning at 2 o'clock in the morning. 2 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning. So that's the high school or junior high school start of their graduation, 4 o'clock in the morning, and it will finish at around 11 in the morning, I think, 11 in the morning or 12 midday. And then on senior high school, it will start on, I think, April 14, 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So it will finish at 9 in the evening. So we will have no enough time. So me and my husband planning to celebrate her success on April 15 and invite a few friends and family. So that's it. And I am happy because Laura is um, very courageous at school. Hi, Dan! How are you doing, Dan? Huwag mo nakaatog hangar, no? Kay gauwan, no? Kung sara sa niyo, no, ang uwan, Ton? Sa'yo pa?
Sa'yo na.
Nagbaksim na to sa Andrea, si Andikoy.
Oo.
Sabo to, Andikoy gabi, ay. Okay, that's good because you are great. Happy to hear that. And it's summer now in the Philippines. Yay! But you know, even if it's summer, it's very sunny on the day, but it rains sometimes during the evening around 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock in the evening, it's sometimes it's raining, sometimes it's not. But more on during a daytime, it's very hot, and the heat index is around 37 to 43 degrees Celsius from 10 in the morning until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That's the heat index, 37 or 35 to 42 or 43, around that. So it's very hot. So you need to wear a very comfortable or cotton um, clothes, and bring always wearing a hat, and drink more water, and then bring a portable fan. That's why me and my daughter have portable fan. Uh, we can have fun every time because it's portable. We can put it in our bag, or we can carry it, and we can hang it on our neck. And but the portable fan that I bought, it takes a longer time. It will works 8 hours because there are some electric fan, which is not so expensive. It long lasts only, or you can use only around 2 hours or 3 hours. But the one that I bought for me and for my daughter, it will last 8 hours. Okay. Okay, good to see you. You look so happy. Yeah, of course, I'm happy that because my husband is arrived on Wednesday, and I am also happy because he just let me do what I want, and then it's him. I mean, he doesn't want me to how you call that, to put more often video or post video on my channel. He just let me doing like, he said, if you want to go out, just go out. I just go on shopping or eat where you would like to go. So yeah, I'm happy. Then I like your necklace. I thank you. Yeah, it's initial on my name. It's the initial of my name. I wear this because it's much bigger. The one, and it's a pair on my bracelet. My husband bought this last December. It's my Christmas gift from my husband last December. He bought this for around 250 pound, I think, this one. And this one is mine. This one is mine. I bought this 2 years ago, but the pendant is not. Actually, I had a new necklace, and this is the pendant of my new necklace. And since the chain of that new necklace is long, so I decided to take the pendant and I put on my short chain necklace. And this is the one that I wear. And the one that I change sometimes. I had a little necklace, not so thick, but this one is very thick. This one is very thick. I bought this around 30,000 pesos, this necklace. And the necklace, the chain also of this pendant is, I both is also around 33,000 pesos. I bought it last year, the chain, this one and the other chain. And I also have a necklace, four hearts, and my husband bought me also a butterfly necklace, but the chain of the butterfly necklace is very, very, how you call that, not so thick, not so thick. So my husband told to me, just take out just through the chin, the very, 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 very tiny chin. What he said to me is, take the butterfly because that's the one that you really like, and threw it away the chain. So I told to my husband, no, I don't want to throw the gold chain, even if it's tiny. I'm gonna keep it because I can sell that one even if it's tiny, because the pendant, the butterfly pendant is 21 carat, and the chain, I don't know how, because it's very, very tiny. So what I decide is, I took it out, the pendant, and sometimes I exchange the pendant. Sometimes I took the pendant of my not very small chain, with a no, with a four hearts pendant. Sometimes I took the heart pendants and changed the butterfly because I like the butterfly. And since I was in the pawn shop before for to take money, because sometimes I had an account there, local account there, and I can transfer from GCash to Cebuana Luwilier, Luwilier, not Luwilier, okay? Because in French, you can pronounce that Luwilier, not Luwilier, okay? It's Luwilier, Cebuana Luwilier. So when I was there, that the woman in Cebuana Luwili talked to me, Mom, your butterfly pendant, I guess it's 21 karat. I said, why you know? And then she said, because the color is different. It's more dark, not so light. I said, yeah. But she said to me, don't wear it when you will going to sleep, because it will be broken. It will be, how you call that, inform the possession, informing. Okay, she said that it will be informing. I said, okay, because I had a necklace before, choker necklace. I bought that, I think last year also, or last 2020, how you call that, 2023, I think. And it's choker one. And when I went to Thailand, I forgot to take it out because I was tired. So I forgot to take it out on my neck. And that necklace, when I bought that necklace, the sales lady told to me, Mom, it's not allowed to wear if you are going to bed because it will be informed. And I didn't listen to them. So when I went to Thailand, I wore that necklace, and suddenly I forgot to take it out. And suddenly now it's informing. So it's informing, but I know a place where to fix it, because the Cebuana really worker told to me, there is a shop who fix it, and they give me the direction for to go there. And Laura also have her own necklace. I both also Laura's necklace. The same chain on the bracelet that I lost when I went to Iloilo. That was very horrible. I was crying because I bought that necklace for 33,000 pesos, and then I put a new lock because the lock was broken at the time. I put a new lock which is 3,500, and the pendant, because there is a pendant on that bracelet, heart pendant, and I lost it. So I bought a new pendant of that bracelet around 6,500. So the total of that bracelet already was around 40,000 pesos plus. 40 to around, because 33 plus 3 45, so around 41 or 42,000 pesos, and I lost it when I went to Iloilo last year. I was crying, but my husband told to me, it's lost, it's lost. So that's why, after he knew that my bracelet is lost, he bought me right away a new one to replace. Yeah. And I am planning, then I am planning to buy a new one, but not now. Not now. Yeah, but maybe this year. Hopefully this year I will achieve that necklace. Um, I am planning to buy the serpent one, a snake, a snake necklace. Yeah, snake, and then the tail is here and the head is in here, and there is a um, green stone on the eyes and green stone on the head of the snake. So I am planning to buy that one. But maybe this year or hopefully next year. I really like that one because it's very nice. And I think that that necklace is 18 inches, but me, I want 16, like this, because the one is, but not so long. The chain is only until here. I think so. But me, I want like this because it's much more on attractive if it's the size is like this. And this one is 16 inches chain. But the pendant, I don't know how much, because this is the pendant of my other necklace. I took it and transfer it here. Oh, my husband is doing well, and actually he will arrive on Wednesday then. He will arrive on Wednesday. His flight will be on April 1 in the afternoon in UK time, and he will arrive here Wednesday on the afternoon. And yesterday he took me on shopping because even if he is in UK, but he took me on shopping, and even I am here in the Philippines, he wants me to go on shopping. So yeah, I am so very lucky and grateful to have my husband because very very supportive. He doesn't want stress, and actually I am up. Sometimes I gonna talk to him because he doesn't care of the price. Actually, he was searching. He was searching an hotel, and he said he would like to stay in Shangri-La for 3 nights. But I said no, because per night in Shangri-La hotel it's 15,000 pesos per night. So 3 night it will be 45,000. I said no, 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 because that's too expensive. Yeah, and he is now resigned on her job, but he has already a private pension, and he wants to enjoy herself now as it as earlier as possible. Um, yeah, 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 yeah. But this last days I was also busy because I buy some stuff for my mom. I both diaper and other else. So ilabhin niya na mong hutda niya naglaba imong bulingon oy. All I want for Christmas. Holy Week will be on April 17 and 18. So the Holy Week here in the Philippines will be on April um, 17 and 18. So it's holiday also here in the Philippines. Sharon, what is your favorite place to visit in the Philippines? I don't have favorite place to visit in the Philippines. I would like to explore the different city in the Philippines because I want to experience their own culture. I know their own how you call that. I want to experience their own way because in the different city of the Philippines we have a different dialect. We have a different kind of food. So yeah, in every city there is a specialty. So I want to experience that, and I want to experience also their delicacies and their nature, and also their product. That's why I have here every city I visit, I need to buy a souvenir, even for to paste in the refrigerator. For me, it's okay as long as I have collection in every city, in each city I visit, because it's nice to have a look, even if it's in the refrigerator, that oh, I've been on this city, and this city is nice, they have blah blah blah, their delicacy, their food is this one, it's very delicious. So I want to experience their own uniqueness. Okay, and I want to explore also the place. Because I had a subscriber of mine. Actually, they are brother, and we did a video call because they want me to show the collection of their mom, and I really like it because their mother has very so much collection. There is a plate, there is a vase where there is printed floral or every different, very very a lot. Okay, and then they said to me that there is no I mean the house of their mom is full of souvenir like that, and me, I really like it. Okay, I really like it to have souvenir, and me, I'm more on like an antique, or I am more attract. Yeah, I like antique things or collections, and when they saw me, they just very a lot. Like there is a plate posting on the wall, and it's very very nice. And when they show me a lot of flower vase, different sizes, different color, different design, I was very amazed. And the one thing that I really like is the dragon plate. They showed me. I saw a plate, a very big plate like this, because I bought it when I was in Thailand because I was very attractive, and me, I like to put decoration, or for me to have a how you call that, collection or souvenir from other countries. So when I was in Thailand, I bought this because I really like it. When I first time saw it, I really like it, and I put it on my divider, beside on my TV. So I'm gonna show it to you what I got. Tunit ko, kuha dito po ang okay. Have here, when I was in Thailand, I bought this because I like it. This is the stand, and it looks like this. Okay, like this. And you put it either on your table or divider. It's an elephant. And you know that a subscriber of mine, when they show me like this, the collection of their mom, and it's big one, and there is two dragon. Oh my God, I cannot move on. I told to them, please ask to your mom if I can have that one because it's very nice. It's colorful. There is some other design, but two dragon, one dragon is doing like this, and then the one dragon is doing on the other position, and then there is another there is another, how you call that, there is another design on the plate, on like, and the figurine like this that I show you. And then you know what they said to me, oh, you must meet my mom, so because they want she wants to give it. I mean, if you need to meet my mom so that she will give you some of her collection. I told to them, but I want the dragon plate. Really, it's very very nice. I'm so very amazed. But I told to them, even if it's not dragon, as long as one of her collection, and then they said to me that yeah, that's a lot. But I told to them, it's very nice because when we getting older, it will come to our memory again. If we see that collection, we can tell, oh, I was in that country before when I was young, and I was enjoying the moments. I feel very happy. I enjoy when I was in that country. So me, that's why I collect some souvenir. Every place, local or international, I want to collect some souvenir because it's nice to see. It's nice to see if you have on that souvenir. And even if I go on local, I travel and local and visit local cities here in the Philippines. I bought some of their delicacies. Like when I was in Iloilo, I bought it. When I was in Bacolod, no, I didn't went. I didn't. Yeah, I took some delicacies when I was in Bacolod also. So yeah, I bought this one. Uh, so I bought here. Okay. But the Bacolod one is broken. I think, yeah, it's broken. So, here. When I was in Bohol, Javier, I bought this. And the other one. Okay, I bought this as a souvenir. Place it on my refrigerator. And then a friend of mine gave this to me from Davao. Yeah, from Davao. But I would like to visit Davao on my own. And this one, when I was in Iloilo, and I also bought a t-shirt souvenir. And this one, when I was in Dumaguete. Okay. And then, I bought also when I was in Bacolod, but it's broken because the magnet it's broken. So yeah. But I bought when I was in Bacolod, I bought like this. It's nice. And when we were in, I bought also when we were in Bantayan Island. So I bought souvenir and every series or every place that I go because it's nice to have collections. Even if it's just souvenir. Yeah, I bought this, and actually there is so much like this when I was in Thailand, so much design. But this is the one that I really attractive. This one. Because me, I am a kind of person that if I see it the first time and it attract in my eyes, that's the one that I would like to buy. And it's nice. Look. And I tried also some product when I was in Thailand. I tried also some product that they have like their soup, t-shirt, clothes. I bought clothes. I did shopping and I was in Thailand. So that's why I bought a new luggage when I was in Thailand. I bought a new luggage. Paano? Wala na luto. Sud ana may itlog diri oh. Naha ano mo? Awo naman di kuan o pork adobo. Naapoy katungkuan. Nilat ay wala na din nilat. Yeah, and even Laura likes it also to have collection because when I was in Iloilo and when I was in Bacolod, she said to me, "Mama, just buy souvenir. Just bring some souvenirs. Even either to put it in the refrigerator or put it inside our house." She likes it also to have collections on that. So sometimes it's her who told me to buy some collection or some buy some delicacies food to that on that city. Me and Lara have the same taste, like clothes, but not the food because she eats more on French fries than me. She can resist to eat French fries lunch and dinner, but me no, I cannot resist. I'm just searching a rice, even have a cup of rice. But Laura, it's okay. She can eat French fries even without meat, and that's her dinner. That's enough for her. Yeah, and I also have souvenir pictures when I was. Actually, I have souvenir. I had some pictures when I was inside the cage of a tiger. But when I will, when I will go back to Thailand, I would like to visit on the elephant farm. That's one of my goals, and visit also in the how you call that. Uh, um, how you call that? I like to visit the Icon shop, okay, mall. I know it's expensive there, but it's okay. I don't care. Okay. I love the plate you shown, Sharon. Yeah, even me, Javier, because at the time, I need some luggage because my luggage is too small. So I went to the, like, not far in my hotel, there is a place very close that there are some people selling clothes, t-shirt or something and souvenirs. So when I went there, I saw I both a luggage and I both also a dress. Okay, I bought also a dress, and then because I was with Rowena before, but they suggest me to buy that dress. What kind of dress of that? But when I go inside, I saw a dress which is very nice. It attracted on my eyes. I said no, I don't want that because it's color green or something. I really don't like that. And me, I have taste of clothes. So when I go inside, I said, oh, that clothes is nice. It's go directly to my eyes, and they say, I want that one. So and then when I go to another direction, I saw that plate. But Rowena suggests me to other one. I think yeah, other design, but I attract that one. So I said no, I attract this one. I like it. So I bought it and I cover it with the clothes of mine so that it will not broken because I put it in my luggage. So I went to Thailand one luggage, and when I came back it will be two luggage. That's why I told to my husband when we will go to Thailand, we need to bring I don't need to bring so much clothes because I would like to buy some clothes in Thailand. So we will go there with one or two luggage. We will come back with three or four luggage because he would like us to stay there for 1 month. Yeah, he would like to stay in 1 month in Thailand. But I think maybe if we will stay in Thailand for 1 month, maybe 1 week to Bangkok and 3 weeks to Pattaya or 2 weeks in Pattaya. It's depend if of Laura's school. We just think about it of Laura because school is the priority. Yeah, but the dragon plate of the souvenir of a friend of mine, a mother of a friend of mine and a subscribers, I cannot move on that Javier because it's really, really nice. Really, oh my God. Yeah, me, I really like to collect some souvenirs, either T-shirt or other things. And I have a Davao souvenir because I had a friend of mine who went to Davao during, I think, during the meet and greet of Calvin, Sunshine Shoulder in Davao. So they went there also. And then they both me a some souvenir from Davao. But I would like to visit Davao. And my husband also is planning to go to Bohol. But we are searching the place where we stay on the first time we've been there. But he just wanted to stay at in G Park. But we will see. We will see. I told to him that we will talk about it when he will arrive here. Because he is planning also to stay in the Hinan Park, but it's expensive one. But G Park is no problem. It's good. It's nice. Because my husband want to stay on the uh, beach side resort, not on the in the hotel street side. No, he wanted to stay in the place where when he will go out, it's the sea. I thank you, Sir Ricky. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. God bless you. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, there is a natural spring. Actually, here in Cebu, there is a natural spring. And it's located in the north part of Cebu. And yeah, in the now, there is also in Argao, Cebu. There is also in Argao, Cebu. And there is also in Tuburan. Yeah, there is cold spring. There is a cold spring. There is a cold spring in Argao, Cebu, and there is also a cold spring in Toburan, Cebu City. But I've never been there because I've never been there. Maybe when we will have a car, we will visit there. And also in Danao because there are some. I mean, yeah, a cousin of mine. They went to Danao City and then they go on the it's like a pool, but that water on the pool is coming from the spring, from the mountain. It goes there. It's the Now Eco Park. The Now Eco Park in Cebu, there is a natural spring. And also in Cebu, in Tuburan City, yeah, in Tuburan, um, in north part of Cebu. And also, there is also in Argao, cold spring. Yeah, and in South Park, there is a falls, where is Kawasan Falls and also Tumalog Falls. Tumalog Falls is close to Moalboal. Moalboal is close to, no, it's the place where there is a well, a shark. And then next on Mualbual is Oslob, where you can see the whale shark. Ah, okay. But here there is Cold Spring in Cebu, in north and south both. But I've never been there. Okay, I've never been there. And even when I was in the dragon fruit farm in Liloan City here in Cebu, beside on that area is spring. I mean, yeah, spring from falls. Water from the mountain and then it goes on that area. So, yeah. It's beside on the, I saw it, it's beside on the dragon fruit farm when I was there. Ah, okay. Mm. Mm. But I've never been in the cold spring here in Cebu. No, I've not been. Maybe when we will have a car, we will go there and use the GPS. Yeah, because my husband, when he will be here permanently and fix everything, done everything in UK, he is planning to buy a car. That's why he wanted me to go on the driving school when we will have a car already. So that after driving school, I can continue drive. I will not forget. That's what his plan. And what he likes is a Hilux. But Hilux is too big. Over here in Florida, it was my first encounter with a real bear. Oh, really? White bear? White bear or poly bear? Because poly bear and white bear is different, right? Ah, okay. Brown bear, teddy bear, brown bear. Okay. And this one, I bought this when I was in Thailand because um, when I went to Thailand, I didn't bring some night robe, and me, I don't wear like any, I don't wear clothes that you wear today, and then you just um, go to sleep at the same time. That's why I told to the driver to bring me on the shop where I can buy a night robe. And me, I both two. The one is pajama, the short and the upper, but I want this one dress because I like the color. It's pink and it's my favorite color, pink. I like pink color. Same to Laura. So I bought this when I was in Thailand. And when I went to Iloilo, when I went to Iloilo, I forgot to put also a night clothes on my luggage. So when I talked to my husband, he said to me, just go to the mall and buy. So I bought one, and I bought one, and it's color pink also because I like pink. Yeah, brown bear. Okay. Yeah, because the poly bear and the white bear is different, right? Javier, I have a very big teddy bear in my room. Bigger than me. My husband gave that to me. No, he gave to me when we've been, it was a gift when we've been a friend before. And when I saw it in the mall and then I talked to him before, he said, okay, buy it. So we both it for me. Yeah, okay. That's it. That's too dangerous. Okay, wildlife. But More on now they are forbidden, right? I know. More on now they are endangered because they are less and less. Mm. That's why it's endangered because it's less and less. Wild animal now is less and less, not like before. Even turtle, even stingray, they are endangered species. They are endangered species and they are less and less, not like before. That's why the marine environmental office, they catch, or people who catch a turtle in the sea, they just turn over that into marine environment, because if the marine environment know that they catch the stingray or turtle, they can go to jail. Okay, but you know stingray, if you eat stingray, it's very delicious. I eat stingray. I already eat shark. I already eat turtle. Yeah, but it was, yeah. When I eat turtle long time ago, but it's very yummy. But stingray, I eat stingray sometimes when I go to my island. When I will go to my hometown, I sometimes if I eat stingray there. But there is a fish. There is a one fish that I don't eat because I had an allergy on that. I experience when I eat that fish, I had an allergy. So that's why I remember if I see that fish, I'm not eating because but they said it was a long time ago, Sharon. But I said no because me I want to be careful because I don't want that it will happen again on me. Because it's not the first time. I had a 2 or 3 times experience to have a skin allergy. The last one is much more worse because it seems like a mop, a very very mop. It's very horrible. And then a friend of mine who is a doctor talked to me that next time you need to go to the hospital because there are some allergy that it can stuck on your tooth. Your throat will become bigger and you cannot breathe. Yeah. Jada, have you heard a little expat bar in Lapu-Lapu called Players Club? No. Mm, I don't hear that. I've never been there. What I know before Players Club was in Mandawi City before. Joker's Club da ito. Sorry. Yeah, I think it was Joker's Club. Yeah, in Mandawi it was Joker's Club, but now Players Club, I don't know that. I don't know the address. I don't know the address, but if I know the address, maybe I know that area. Sharon, if your husband, you and Laura decide to come to Florida, I suggest visiting Saint Augustine. It was an old Spanish settlement here. Okay, but Javier, it's really hard to go outside in the Philippines, and especially if we will go to Florida, we need to have a visa, okay? And it's more on now. Some of the embassy they are so strict. Okay, I was applied before a tourist visa in UK, but I was denied. And 1 week I complete the documents, and the tourist visa in UK, you will have the result less than 2 weeks. So I know the result after 1 week or 2 weeks since I applied, or since I did an appointment or pass, give all my requirements, and even I have necessary documents. Even I have over amount of the amount that they required inside my uh, bank account. I show them that I have income in my YouTube channel. I show them in my business, my sari sari store. but I was denied. I was denied. Ah, yeah, I know that. Okay, it's close to St. John's School, right, Jay? Oh, I know that because I was living there before. I was living there before. I mean, on that area. So I know now. It's beside on the Robinson's Robinson grocery store, right? And behind on that or on that area, it's John. Yeah, John School. Name is Johnny School. There's a school behind on that. And I remember that area, that place, that players club is Edis bar before. But Edis was gone. Edis was gone. And then that players club uh, open after Adis Club because Adis Club is moved to beside on the mall, but now they are closed. So oh, I know that place. Okay, I've never been there. Why are you there? I mean, you go there sometimes in the players club. May hipag that din also because her boyfriend is from California. Yeah. And you know the reason why I denied Javier, it's because of my deposit transaction. My deposit transaction didn't written there that the money that go on my account is coming from my YouTube channel. And then yeah, and then a friend of mine told to me, or the bank teller told to me that better that you opened a bank account from your sari-sari store, and then you put money on your bank account from your sari-sari store, and then do a deposit from your sari-sari store bank account to your main bank account. That's what they suggest on me. But it's too late because it's done. And try. Let's. My husband told to me, let's try, but not. Yeah, it will be a tourist visa again, but it's different because we are now married. So yeah. Players Club is very popular with expat. They often have live music and girls to take care of the fire in a popular place. No, I've never been there, but I know that area. And one of my subscribers told to me, talked to me about it also. Talked to me about it also, and I think he sent me a video on that club, I know on that bar. But I know that place, okay. I know that area because I'm living not far from that place. I know, excuse me, I'm living not far from that area. I can walk. It's just walk by from my house to that bar. But maybe I will try to my husband to go there. Try. Okay. Because my husband doesn't like, my husband don't drink alcohol often. Or he is not a drunkard. He is not a smoker. He drink alcohol, but 2 bottles, that's enough. Nothing more. But maybe my husband and me will try to go there to see the area. Okay. And I think I remember sometimes they do a karaoke, right, Jay? They do a karaoke there because a subscriber of mine who sent me a video on that area when I think there are people singing in karaoke. And I am happy because despite it's too hot here, I am happy that my electricity bill is less. And despite Laura is um, often use her aircon, me, I use my aircon. We turn on the aircon in my living room sometimes, but yeah. But I have an idea to all of my subscribers here who are here in the Philippines. I don't know if it's true, but a cousin of mine and his friends, gay also, told to me that if you are torn on your aircon, don't use the if you turn it on. Okay, this is a advice to all of my subscribers who are here in the Philippines. Okay, but I don't know if it's true, but just try. A cousin of mine told to me that if you turn on your aircon, you just put it in the high temperature like 25 or 23, not lower, because if you turn it on the you turn it on and then you go on the lower temperature, it can make your bill higher. But if you turn it on and then put it in the highest temperature like 20, 23 or 25, your aircon, it will cost you less electricity. But I don't know, but let's try because that's what we did here in my house. If we turn on my aircon in my living room, we put it in the 23 or 25 temperature, not 16, not 15, not 17. It stay on 25 or 23. And just do it, okay. Jadal, I have only heard of small live bands there, but karaoke volume surprised me. I have never actually been there. Okay. I've not been there. Okay, I'm not more often go on that kind of bar where there are expat now. Since I was a teenager, since I was young, no, I've never been.
Just growing on into the hope that I wish I could get that to
No, because I am a little bit far from the airport, but I am a little bit far from the airport, but sometimes we heard a noise from the airplane. That's it, but not often. Not very often. Mga unta sa kuan na.
sa
No, madidiri ang bag na hindi ko yun.
yung nga isuot yung magbuot yung baho
Dirty.
yung nangihi.
Mo gali. Man nagdayapiran to siya ba? No, I don't hear the noise from the airport since I am leaving because I am living in Basak, behind on the Grand Mall Basak, but and then it's 5 minutes or 3 minutes from the airport, I think, behind on the airport, but in the landing place and the area of the airport, I am close on that, but I don't hear any noise more often. Here in Lapu-Lapu is I can tell you safe, but we don't know what we don't know, but for here in Lapu-Lapu it's very safe. If you walk in the night, it's very very safe here in Lapu-Lapu. Because I my all my angels, a cousin of mine, my makeup artist, and my other angels, sometimes they go out during the night, especially Saturday night or Sunday's best night or something. There is a place where they can hang out behind on the airport. There are some areas there they can drink, you can eat. but it's only for it's Filipino food, but more on teenager. Just make a hangout on that area behind on the. I mean, in Aviation Road, behind on the airport, there are some place there to drink. So my angels go there for to hang out, and then they came back. They will be back home at midnight or early in the morning, but it's okay. Nothing. It's safe. But since it's not 100% safe, huh? I'm just gonna tell to you, it's not 100% safe. And nowadays, because drugs now here is everywhere. Drugs now is cheap here in the Philippines. But when last year, when it was the time of Duterte, it's very scared, very very safe. But here in Lapu-Lapu, it's safe. But I didn't guarantee you that it's safe 100%. Availability here in my area, I cannot say 100% because I live here. I live close to the mall, behind on the mall, and beside on the mall there is the diner restaurant. The owner is Australian. The owner is Australian citizen, I think, because the owner is a friend of my friend also, and we've been there. We eat there already. We've been eating there because a friend of mine invite us to eat there, the diner. And beside on the diner, there is Giovanni Italian Pizza. And then beside, they are in one area. There is a Indian food there. And then on the other side, if you walk on the other side, there is a Filipino food. There is a Korean restaurant. And then if you go on the other side, there is a Belgian, I don't know how to say, Belgian grill there. Beside on the karaoke place where we've been go. And then if you cross on the street going to another subdivision or close to the meat shop, there is a Coffee Engelbert there. The owner is Norwegian or Swedish or like that. And if you walk, there is a Lapu-Lapu Cottages. Lapu-Lapu Cottages is a place also that you can stay. They have a room for rent. They have swimming pool beside on their area. And then the owner is German national. And they offer also food there. So that's the only Western food that I can tell to you in my area. I cannot tell because I don't know more information. But drugs is everywhere here in the Philippines. Actually, um, there was incident happen in Lapu-Lapu, not far, in Lapu-Lapu. One of the barangay in Lapu-Lapu that there was a guy shoot to people who passed on their on I mean he shoot the people who is passed, okay, who passed on the street in their barangay because he was high on drugs. He was high on drugs, and then a reporter, because I saw it only on the television news, because I saw a Cebu news and Manila news, okay, and that happened is in Lapu-Lapu, one of the barangay in Lapu-Lapu. And then the reporter asked him why you shoot or why you shoot the people who just walking on the street. And then he said, because they are a devil. And then there is a devil told to me that kill them, kill them. Okay, so that's right. But he was high on drugs. More on now is, yeah, and you know that I'm gonna tell to you that some of the drug sealer using a minor age children, minor age, okay, sometimes they use children to deliver or to sell drugs, more on in Manila, and sometimes it happened also in Cebu. There was also incident happened that in Talisay, Cebu City. uh, the drug seller use a 12 years old, 14 years old child for that. Yeah, so that's it. Wala na patay dagko nga plastic it. Nga to tag merkado it ba wala ta kapalit it. No? No, lapu-lapu is good. Okay, lapu-lapu is good because it's not the only crowd that more on now in lapu-lapu it's a little bit traffic here, especially here in Basak, Barangay Basak. It's traffic since before. But more on there are some expat, so much expat here living here in Lapu-Lapu City. I had a neighbor behind my house on this side. It's a expat retire. I think he is 75 years old behind. And also, if I go to my salon, if I go to the salon where I go, more often I pass the Cafe Engelbert. I saw lots of foreigners there, and more on I saw old. Foreigner. And also in Giovanni Italian Pizza, I saw there lots of old foreigner. So Lapu-Lapu is good place to stay. And there are some place if you go if you want to eat Italian food, you can go to Cafe Cappuccino. And then in Mactan Newtown there is a different restaurant there, Filipino, Chinese, Starbucks, and yeah. And it's 25 minutes, I think 25 minutes travel from here to Cebu City, except if there is no traffic. But if it's traffic, it costs you 40 to 1 hour. But more on, if I go to Ayala Mall, it takes us only 30 minutes. That's it. But don't go back to Lapu-Lapu. If you are in Ayala Mall, don't go back to Lapu-Lapu at around 5 or 5 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, because that time it's rush hour and it's traffic. If you will, but it will cost you around more than 1 hour. That's it. That's longer. And if you go to Ayala Mall or SM Mall and you are living in Lapu-Lapu, for you to cost less, you can ride a passenger van. Passenger van costs you only 50 pesos. So you will not spend more on, or you will not pay so much money in taxi. So just ride a passenger van. Okay, because in passenger van there are some passenger, but it costs you only 50 pesos, but it's aircon. Okay, it's aircon, not humid, because it's aircon. So it costs you less. That's what I did. Me, if I will go to Ayala or if I will go to SM, I ride a passenger van. But me, if sometimes I go to SM or Ayala, I ride taxi for to go there, especially it's early. And then when I came back home, I ride that passenger van because it's 50 pesos and it's traffic. That's my technique. Okay. How much it costs for an old guy to retire in your area, including a maid with benefits? I think if you earn 40,000, if you have 40,000 pesos monthly income, or 50,000 pesos, that's a lot here in the Philippines. Like for example, you can rent a house fully furnished like mine, which is 15,000 pesos. 15 15,000 pesos, not include the electricity. And the electricity bills, it's up to you if it's up to you how you use your electricity, okay? And I think 40 to 50,000, that's enough. And the salary of the housemaid now here in the Philippines is around 6,000 pesos. That's around housemaid, okay? She will clean, She will do a laundry, she will cook. And if you ask her to go to a grocery, you can do that also. And then it's minimum 6,000 to 7,000 pesos. But you must pay her Philippine health insurance. You must get her Philippine health insurance, and then PhilHealth. That's it. But for PhilHealth, it's okay because PhilHealth is not too expensive. PhilHealth, you can pay her PhilHealth 300 pesos a month. But the Social Security now is minimum 500 pesos per month that you can give. That's because it's a new rules now here in the Philippines that if you have a housemaid, you must have get them a Social Security and Philippine health insurance. That's it. But minimum salary of the housemaid here is around 6,000 pesos, and it's all around May. And here in Lapu-Lapu, you can rent a fully furnished house like mine at worth 15,000 pesos inside the subdivision because I'm living inside the subdivision. Me, I paid my Philippine health insurance 300 pesos a month. Hi, Pablo! How are you doing, Pablo? Pablo Chicano. Chicano. So an old guy can live a good life there for 50,000 pesos. Yes, of course. Yes. Mm. Yeah. Sharon, you and your husband be careful when you visit Thailand. There are earthquake in Myanmar and Bangkok. Yeah. Thank you, Sir Ricky. Yeah, thank you for the remind that, and thank you for the concern. Yes, sir. I will. Yeah, I will be very careful and more on. I like Pattaya than in Bangkok, and I am planning. I am also planning that if ever we will rent a condo in Pattaya and stay there for 2 weeks, I will try to find in the lower area, not on the high place. Mm, not on the high place. But if ever we cannot find a condo for rent in the lower, maybe we will stay in the hotel, but not so very high hotel. It's just only an ordinary hotel, but it's not so very high. I am planning on that. Thank you, Sir Ricky. Yeah. Yeah, I heard it, and there are also some Filipino people. I saw it in Facebook that there are some Filipino people posted also video when it was a earthquake in Thailand. Yeah, and I'm so sorry. My sympathy and sorry to all who are the victim of the earthquake will be extended because it's not their situation now is not good. Especially in Myanmar, there are some building collapse, houses collapse, some people died. So and thank you, Sir Ricky, for your super chat. Thank you so much. Nada sa isla si Madam? Nasa isla si Madam yun? Ah, wala sila Nicole, oh. Sila si Junilan, awa.
Sige, palit. Yuta.
Nagpalit siya?
Barang ang napalipad.
Awa, yut na yut eh. Gwapa ka. Did I hear you say your house costs 15,000 pesos? And how big is it? No, I mean, I didn't say. You can rent a house like mine. Like mine, but it costs only 15,000 pesos. It's fully furnished. 15,000 pesos or 17,000 pesos per month. And it's fully furnished. Fully furnished means there is a kitchen utensils you can cook. There is a TV. There is a sofa. There is a bed. There is aircon. So, how big is it? It's big. Okay, it's 2 bedroom, but mine is 3 bedroom because the first owner, make it into 3 bedrooms. But it's three. It's wide. Okay, it's wide. So if you want, Jay, I'm gonna turn off the camera, and then I'm gonna show you the neighborhood. It's the same place. I mean, it's the same area because I live in the subdivision. There is a security guard. There is a main gate, and there is 24/7 security guard. And I'm gonna show you on the neighborhood. Okay. If you want, and then so that you can see how big is it, or the same size on my house, that you can rent at around 15,000 pesos or 17,000 pesos. 1 bathroom, 2 bedrooms, and there is a washing machine. You can cook. You can, yeah. So if you want, I can turn on. I can twist the camera. Yeah, I live in a gate neighborhood. I mean, it's a subdivision. It's a subdivision. And then on the main gate, there is 24-hour security guard. Before the people or before the car can enter the inside. And then my house also had a gate. So I'm gonna show you. Okay, I'm gonna show you my neighborhood so that you can see my area. Okay, and it's safe. It's very safe. It's very safe because it's good area. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna show you my neighborhood. Okay. And my house is very tiny. It's a little bit. Yeah. So my neighborhood is here. This is the one because it's raining yesterday. Last night. So here, that area, the same area. It's the same like this, and my house is there. So here, yeah. So the same. It's the same like this, but it's worth 15 to 17,000 pesos, and it's fully furnished. This is my laundry area, and I can hang I call that my laundry there, and this is the living area. Okay, living area, and a friend of mine, Angels. Yeah, here this is the living area. My TV is there. Laura's picture, and this is my dining table. Okay, my dining table, and this is the stairs. 3 bedrooms out there, and the bathroom and the kitchen. Okay, this is the kitchen. So that's the same on my house, the same size, like 42 by 40 wide. Yeah, length is 42 and then the width is 40, I think. Yeah. So it's gated, but this is a neighborhood, and then I walk a little bit, and it's gate, and there is 24/7. There is 24/7 24/7 security guard. So if ever there will be a people who deliver um how you call that, if ever there is some people who come inside the subdivision and then there is no sticker, their car has no sticker of the subdivision, so they are not a residents here, they are not living there, and then with the car go inside, the security must ask to leave their identification, and when they go out they can take it back, so it's very safe. And if I go out, it's a main road. It's a road for going to Lapu-Lapu Market, a road for where we can ride a jeepney going to Mactan Newton or going to Lapu-Lapu Market. Also on another side, it's good. Where is your singing auditorium? My singing auditorium is in my living room. Pablo. Yeah, it's in my living room. Okay. Jada, it's look like you have a cozy place. Thanks for the tour. Yeah, because this is not a high value subdivision. It's just very affordable subdivision. Okay, but at least it's very, very safe. Did you buy a helmet to wear when you ride your motorbike? I don't have motorbike. But I don't have motorbike. I don't know how to drive. I don't know how to drive, but I have a driver's license a long time ago. I have a driver's license since 2014, and I don't know how to drive. Okay, and I don't know how to drive, and I have a driver's license long time ago, and I get it. I didn't regret to get my driver's license last 2014, because at that time the driver's license cost only 2,800, but now it's very, very expensive. Before, when I got my non-professional driver's license, I want to my deceased husband before want me to convert it into international driver's license. But as a person that I know inside the LTO, the Land Transportation Office, because I know someone before when I get my license, he said to me, Mom, don't convert it, because if you convert it into international driver's license, even if you are still in the Philippines, but you will renew it every year, so it will cost you more money because you renew it everywhere. Despite the non-professional is you renew it before, because before every 3 years you renew your driver's license. But since Duterte was a president, it was implemented that the driver's license renewal every 10 years. The same on the passport. So when I renew a second time, it was 5 years, I think 5 years expiration. 3 or 5 years before. And then now, when I renew a second time, it will expire after 10 years. And I renew my driver's license last year. Last 2023. Last 2023. No, I don't know how to drive a motorbike. No. And I'm scared. Actually, there was a subscriber of mine before, a long time ago, last 2023, 2023. He wanted me to give a motorbike. Okay, he wanted me to give me a motorbike, or I was planning before to buy a motorbike. But since uh, I know when I was in Derek's house before, to meet his girlfriend for a second interview, to collaboration, I had a motorbike accident at that time, and I saw her legs, and then I saw how she felt when after the accident, the wound that she has on her legs. So I changed my mind. I said no, I don't want to buy it anymore. And I suggest also to a subscriber of mine, no, don't buy me. And I will not buy also. Even if I will buy it on my own, I will not buy. So it was the time that I changed my mind. Because if you buy a motorbike, you drive carefully, but you don't know the other driver if they drive carefully. Because some Filipino driver are crazy. Does your husband have problems with food there? Is he hard to feed? No, my husband is not hard to feed. No. He can eat. He can eat Filipino food, but not often. But he is not choosy of food. He can eat. He can eat only like French fries and pork adobo. He can eat also mashed potato, because sometimes I cook him mashed potato and pork meat. So yeah, he's not choosy for food. And me, I'm not choosy of food also. I can eat on the street food, I can eat chicken feet, I can eat the respiratory of the pork, more on I eat on the street food. Yeah. Yeah, because you drive carefully, but the other driver is crazy. They drive very crazy. So that's why me, I want to save myself first, because we had only one life, Pablo Chicano. Pablo, we only have one life and we cannot have it again. Do you eat flan? You mean leche flan? You mean what do you mean, Pablo? Leche flan? I know how to cook leche flan. Yeah, I know how to cook. I know how to do it leche flan. Yeah. Excuse me. I know how to cook leche flan. Yeah, I eat. I know how to cook maha blanca. I know how to do mango grahams dessert. And I'm learning now baking, and I know now how to bake, like bake a chiffon cake. Yeah. Because sometimes I don't like to go out, and then even my husband pushing me, just go out, go to the mall, eat there, or buy something what you want. But me, if I don't like to go out, I just stay home. And I thought to myself, okay, I am gonna stay and bake. So I bake sometimes. My husband has digestive problem if the food that he eats is lots of garlic, because garlic is not good for him. That's it. But other no. Yeah, if it's full of garlic, or if my husband eats a food with there is a garlic or lots of garlic, it's not good for his digestive system. So sometimes if I cook his food, I don't put garlic, as just onions. But for other food, no, he don't have any problem. Sometimes I cook her broccoli with meat, mushroom. Yeah, broccoli with mushroom and pork meat and mashed potato. That's it. Yeah, he's not choosy. Same on me. I'm not choosy of the food. I think the biggest cultural problem is um, the food, especially the food and the humor. Okay, it's very different also, because we have different humor, right? For you, you say that, and for you it was a joke, but for us, we don't know that it was a joke. For us, you say that it's serious. That's a very different. That's the biggest problem, because sometimes me, I go to my husband, what did you say? But for me, for him it's a joke, but for us Filipino it's not. So that's it. I think that's the biggest. But for me and my husband, we don't have any biggest problem of the culture, because he already adapt the Filipino culture, because I told him. And then he is not very strict. He is not very choosy. He is very supportive and very understanding. So no problem for him. Okay, no problem for him. But I think one some of the foreigner problem, it's the humor. Because it happened. There are also some Filipino think that the foreigner seriously say that, and it's not. For us, we think that it's not a joke, but for you, it's a joke. That's why it's a problem. Because we don't know the humors of the uh, we don't know the humor of the foreigner, right? Mm. Because sometimes there is a humor of a foreigner that they talk it, that it's a joke, but you didn't laugh. But the humor of Filipino, if you say it a joke, we are laughing. But you, it's serious. You say that seriously, and don't put smile or put laugh on your face. So that's why Filipino people think that you say it in you are serious, but for you it's joke. But for us, no, because you didn't show laugh or smile on your face. But as Filipino, if we do a joke, we just smile or laugh. So we know that it's joke or not. So that's the difference, the humors. That's a little problem. Okay. Ricky Swift, Sharon, you got a good husband. Yes, Ricky, very, very good husband. And very supportive husband. No problem. He doesn't want stress. If sometimes if we talk, because we talk 24/7, and then he doesn't want to see me smile, he just always do something for me to smile. And he said, don't stress yourself, just enjoy. But it's depend. It's depend of the person also, Jay, okay? Jay Doll. Because there are also some Filipina had a problem to marrying a foreigner, especially the foreigner is womanizer, the foreigner is drunker, the foreigner is smoker, and the foreigner hurt them physically. But it's depend. But for me, I've never experienced that. I've never experienced that. Maybe I experienced before in my previous past. Uh, I've been cheated, but it was past, and now I'm happy. I have a new life. I create myself into a new one. So, yeah. Yeah, always smile, because life is too short, Pablo. So we must enjoy ourselves. And me, I don't give my time I give I don't want to give my time or waste my time to a toxic people, even if there are some people attacking me, or I just ignore them. No, I don't want to affect. I'm happy. And if you are happy, it shows in your face. Okay? If you're happy, you look blooming and younger, like me. Char. Okay. Sharon, are most Filipino wives faithful to their husband? Yes, more on. More on Filipino woman is very faithful and devoted to their husband. And we are also, me, I grow up in the very traditional family. I grow up in the family where the wife serve to their husband and do everything for their husband, like for giving food, cook food, making a laundry. I grew up in that family. But now my husband doesn't want me to do that. If I cook, he just let me do. If I do a tea for him, he said, "Don't do that because you are not my housemaid. You are my wife, and you are not my slave." Okay, so he wants fair treats. Okay. Yes, Filipino women are jealous. Mm. Filipino women are very jealous, but we jealous. We jealous. We jealous if there is a reason. We don't. Filipino woman will not be jealous if there is no reason. We jealous because there is a reason. Me, I am like that. I feel jealous if there is a reason, but not no. Why should I feel jealous if there is no reason? Me, when me and my husband was been in relationship, I've never jealous. I've never jealous. We never argue because my husband, because there is no reason to be jealous because my husband never give attention to other Filipina. Even despite before we get married, I told him, you have 5 days, you have 3 days, you have 5 days, you have 3 days, you have 6 days to back out. But he said, why should I back out? And then sometimes I talk to him also that, oh, you can find a young girl here, you can find a beautiful and young girl here. But he said, no, why should I don't need a young girl. Okay. That's it. And me, I don't have reason to be jealous because my husband never give attention to to other women. But Filipino woman jealous because of the reason. That's it. Yeah, I will ask him because he doesn't like to eat some like dessert food. No, and me, I don't like to eat sweet food. I don't like sweet food. If I marry a Philippine woman, am I also obligated to support her family? It's up to you. It's up to you if you want to support her family. But if ever her family have another child to support them, it's all up to you if you want to help. But if your wife if your wife want to help her family, yeah, it's obligation to a child to support her family, but up to you because if you give allowance to your wife, if you give money to your wife and she use that money to give her family, and if it's okay for you, so it will be no problem. Yeah. Me, me, I support my mom and my husband know about it that even if we are not yet married, I support my mom on the first time until now. I support my mom, but my husband know about it, and now he want me to continue, and he just helping me to help my mom needs. Okay, but if you for you it's okay. Like it's all up to you. It's all up to you if you want to help or not. Okay. Yeah, you need to discuss that. And if you wanted your Filipino wife to continue if she has a job and if you want her to continue to work, so she has obligation because here as a child we are obligated to take care of our parents, this even if they are old, so it's our obligation to support them or to yeah, it's our obligation to support them because we are family oriented. So it's all up to you. Me, I talk with my husband for that, and there is no problem for him on that. And me, because me, I live in the city because of Laura, so I paid someone who take care of my mom. So I paid the salary of the person who take care of my mom, 2,500 pesos per month. I support the rice for my mom, support her liniment oils. It's me who support her medicine. It's me who support her milk. It's me who support her diaper. and I give her also a little bit money so that she can buy something if she likes. And if I support a little bit grocery like cookies, coffee, and then because my mom is living in a little island, and the water there is from Cebu City. So I asked to the husband of my cousin to take the water gallon for my mom to bring here on the city and fill it, and it's me who pay that every time. Yeah. So I support my mom all what she needs. And my husband know about it, and he helped me, and for him there is no problem. And he knows, my husband also knows that I support my two nephews in college. I give them allowance every day, transportation every day, but he support that because he wanted also that my nephews will gonna find a nice work later on. And he knows also that education here in the Philippines is very important. Okay. In the USA, we have social security program to give money to all people. Is there anything like that in the Philippines? Yes, there is also a social security here in the Philippines, but you must be a regular. You must be paid with 10 years. Okay. You must pay with your social security within 10 years so that you are a regular member. Because if you are not paid or complete the 10 years of your social security, I don't know if you are eligible to receive pension from the social security. That's the rules here in the Philippines, Jay. That's the rules here in the Philippines. If you are not yet complete your 10 years contribution in social security, I don't know if you can have a pension for that. And the social security here give a pension to the social security member. It's just only 2,500 pesos. It's depend how much your contribution in your social security, but more on people receive 2,500 per month because a friend of mine received she complete the 10 years 10 years member, regular member of the social security, and now she is retired. She is 60 years old, so she received a pension from social security which is 2,500 pesos per month. So I don't know. I don't have any idea if you are not complete the 10 years, if you are eligible to receive the pension from the social security, but I think not. I think not. You must paid for 10 years. Yeah, exactly. The one sack of rice is 2,800 or 2,900. Yeah, that's it. And it's depend because social security it's depend on your how much your contribution each month. Yes. Yes, 10 years. And if ever you will be yeah, but you can, even if you're still alive, even if you are still alive, but you can get money from the social security. We call that your lump sum. So you can get your lump sum earlier if you wanted to get it. Okay, if you wanted to get it, you can get your lump sum, but not one time. I think they will give it one time, and then after, when you are a member of social security, when you will pass away, your family will receive 20,000 pesos, I think. 20,000 pesos or 40,000 pesos. That's it. And after that, your benefits from social security, it's done. If you are passed away, your family will not continue to receive it, despite if you have, except if you have a young children. If you are young children and they are beneficiary to receive your pension, or you continue your pension every month. But there are also some security, if you don't get your lump sum, even if you are if your wife, okay, if you are passed away, and your wife and your children still alive, it's up to the wife if she wanted to get one time your lump sum, yeah, your lump sum, or you will receive it every month for your children. Okay, for your children. That's the system here in the Philippines. It's not so much. And the government, if the government give yearly allowance to the or money to a senior citizen here in the Philippines, it's around, I think, 6,000 pesos yearly. But they will divide it into 6 months. Every 6 months, they will give like they give 3,000 in the 6 months, and then the 3,000, the second 3,000 is on the end of the year, like December. So that's it. So every Filipino citizen, and all over the Philippines, in all the different city of the Philippines, it's depend if the city has big income. Okay, it's depend if the city is the big income, because here in Lapu-Lapu the city has a big income, so they give all the senior citizens 6,000 a year, but they will give it every 6 months. That's it. Are you considering moving to the Philippines? Yeah. Is there a common law marriage there when you are automatically considered married if you live with another person for an extended period of time? If you are married here in the Philippines, if you are married with a Filipino woman and suddenly you are separated, and you don't file an annulment, you must do an agreement. Okay, you must do an agreement, or you talk to your first wife, or you talk to your wife that you will give, if even especially if you have a child, and then you have a mistress and you choose your mistress, either your child and your wife, you must talk to your wife and do an agreement that you give the support for your children, because if you will not give support to your child, and your wife can file you a adultery for that. But if you talk, if you explain to your wife, your legal wife, there will be no problem, I think so. But if you marriage with a Filipina, and then your Filipina will petition you and will get you a permanent residency, you can leave her longer. And you don't need to renew your visa every 2 months or every 3 months. You will renew your AZR card every year, once a year. Jadal, Pablo, Sharon is rich. She answers all my question. I am thinking about the Philippines or Thailand. Yeah, because when my husband will be here permanently, I will petition him to have a permanent residency. So she will no. So if ever my husband will have his permanent residency here, he can be able to stay longer, and he will become a Filipino citizen and a British citizen. So if ever he will have his permanent residency, I can be able to register my husband as a senior citizen here in Lapu-Lapu City, and he will receive money from the government. Yeah, and thank you, Jay. But if you have other question, you can just email me, or you can just email me or just message me on my Facebook. I will do my best to answer your question. I am so happy because I have a knowledge, and I want to share my knowledge to all of you. So yeah. Yeah, and for your Philippine health insurance, um, if you are married, with a Filipina, if you are married with a Filipina, and then If you're married with a Filipina, Jay, and then your Filipina would like to get a Philippine health insurance, it's okay if you don't get on your own, because you are one of the, how you call that, uh, dependent. You are one of the dependent or cover the pill health of your wife. So no need or not necessary. But it's okay if you have your own, but it's not necessary because you are covered. So whatever what happened to you, your wife, your Filipino wife, can use her pearl health for to reduce the bills in the hospital, despite even if you don't have, because you are her dependent. So that's it. Yeah, and I'm gonna tell to you, Jay. There is a law now here in the Philippines, and there is a law now in the Philippines that you can be able to get married without any marriage license to apply. But you need to process it with a lawyer, okay? You need to have some documents from a lawyer. Because my uncle did that for me. When I get married, I didn't have any marriage license. But my marriage is legal. My marriage is registered in the office of Lapu-Lapu City. Okay? And it's my uncle who processed that. Because there is a law now here in the Philippines. If you are cohabitate for 5 years, you can be able to get married without any applying marriage license. Yeah. The same on mine. My uncle put it or get a documents and written on the documents that me and my husband live together for 5 years. So that's why we didn't apply a marriage license, and our marriage is legal. Okay, Jay, how old do you have to be considered a senior? 60 years old. Jay, 60 years old, you are considered a senior citizen. If you are 60 years old, for Filipino citizen, yeah. If you are 60 years old, you can apply it in the office, in the senior citizen office in the city where you live. And if you have a permanent residency, you can process it also, and your wife can process it also. If your wife have knowledge or knows how to process what documents you need to get it for to endorse or for to give it on the senior citizen office. Your husband cannot own land, right, Sharon? He can own land because we are married. We can own land because we are married now. If ever we will buy a land, it's a conjugal property automatically because we are married. Yeah, that's right. That's a laws here in Pablo Chicano. We are married now, and if ever we will buy a land, it will automatically conjugal property. Not I cannot. It's not owned by me. It's owned by both of us. But my house that it's owned by me. It's under my name because I was raised when I bought it. But if I would like to change it in our both name, I will process that. But it's a long process. It's a long procedure. But for me, if I would like it to put it under our name, I would make it a conjugal property. I can do it because I had a friend of mine who is a lawyer, a secretary of a lawyer, a friend of mine who processed to change the title of this land under my name to process the gain tax, the A card, the A card on the um, on the BIR, in the Bureau of Land, in the city assessor office. So it's a friend of mine who processed that, and if I would like to change this property in a conjugal property together with my husband under my name and my husband's name, I can do it, but it's a long process and it costs money also. And then when it was the time that I changed the title of this house under my name, it will not stay longer. It was, I think it's It takes 3 weeks. After 3 weeks, since I bought this house, after the payment, I think after 3 weeks since I paid this house, I have the title under my name after 3 weeks. And it's a friend of mine who processed it, everything. It's me who only send. Oh no, it's me who signed. Go to their office and sign some documents, and it's me who paid the gain tax to the BIR in the bank because the payment is through bank. So you have the bank account of the BIR, and then you go to their bank of what bank account they have. So you go there and you pay. You pay it cash, okay, not like installment. Yeah, the gain tax you pay it in cash, completely cash. You go to the bank. I think the one is Bank of Commerce. I forgot the bank because, but it's me. And then after I give the deposit slip to a friend of mine, and then he put it in the documents, and then bring it to the Bureau of Land. And after 3 weeks, I request a land title of my on my house in the Bureau of Land office, and it will be under my name. What are the biggest problem you have heard with Philippine woman marrying foreigner has bank infidelity? It's I didn't I'm gonna explain to you both side, okay? Both side, because there is a both side. It's not just only on the woman side, and it's not only woman side. It's both happen to both partner. Either the biggest problem of a Philippine woman marrying a foreigner is sometimes there are a Filipino woman who experience that their husband cheated on them with their friends, okay, and then are cheated with them with another woman, and then either there is another problem, either the foreigner is drunker, the foreigner hurt them physically, okay, that's it. But the problem also of a foreigner marrying a Filipino woman, either the Filipino woman had a boyfriend before, and despite she is married with a foreigner, but she still continue her relationship with her Filipino boyfriend. And there is also a foreigner who experienced that a Filipino woman only married with them only of their money, not who they are. That's the problem. I hope I answer your questions. So it's happened both side. I don't only say a Filipina woman, the biggest problem, Filipina woman marrying a foreigner. I tell you also a problem of the foreigner marrying with a Filipino woman. Okay. So I hope I want to answer your question completely in a complete way. Okay. And there is also a foreigner, a Filipino woman marry a foreigner, and then they took the money of the foreigner, and then after they left the foreigner, and yeah, that's it. So hope Jay I answer your questions well. So if I'm gonna cut this if I'm gonna terminate this live, Jay, we can continue talk. You can continue asking me questions and my Facebook page or in my messenger. You can ask me any question. You are very welcome. I will not charge on that. It's free. It's very, very free. I am so very welcome to entertain a subscriber of mine who will ask me a question. So you are welcome. I don't charge it any penny. It's free. Yeah, I've been talking for more than 2 hours, but yeah, but it's okay. Even if I stay 3 hours, for me it's okay. But there is a time limit, and me, I'm not. I am still in my right road. So yeah, but Jay, If you have question, just message me on my Facebook, Parker Sharon, or email me on my email address, which is written on my channel description. Okay, because I am willing, and I am free to help to all of you, sharing to you all the information, answering all of your question as much as I can. I will do all of my best to answer all of your question as much as I can, and based on the knowledge, based on the information that I know. So don't worry, Jay. I'm always here. I'm always here to answer questions, and don't hesitate to send me an email or to message me on my Facebook. I am willing. I am free. Okay, I am free. I don't ask any penny for that. Okay, I don't charge any service charge for that. Even if I have subscriber of mine, and if he would like me to bring, if he will ask me a favor to bring cakes, to bring flowers to his girlfriend, I would like to do that for free, but it's you who shoulder the transportation. For me, I will not charge the delivery. It's for free because I want to give my service back to you on the service that you give to my channel, that you are always still support to my channel. So I want to give it back to you. It's I don't want, like, I'm not a selfish person. I don't want to always take and take but not to give. I want to do it give and take, right? Because that's a very good relationship, good and take, and yeah, give and take. That me, I am always here to do what you wanted to do. I'm always here for to answering your questions, and I'm always here. If you need my help anytime, just call me and I'll be there. But except the financial help, because but if you need me to find your house to stay here, looking an apartment, or asking some documents where to get these documents, I am willing to help you. Okay, because you put me in this, and that's my work. I am not here without you, so I just give it back to you. So Jay, don't hesitate to ask me questions, and you are always welcome, all of you, except the basher. But it's okay. I don't treat the basher like what they treat to me, even if they bash on me. But I want to give it back to them, nice. Okay, so because I don't want to do it to them what they did to me. So even despite they bash me, but if they need my help, I'm willing to help them. So that's it. But except on the other, how they treat me. If they treat me bad, very very bad, I don't care. Okay, I don't care. So, hi, thank you everyone, and then see you on my next live. Maybe I will do a live next time, but my husband will be here, and maybe you will see him, but just a minute, just 5 minutes, or that's it, because he doesn't want to be under the camera, and he doesn't want to be exposed in social media, and I respect his privacy. So thank you everyone, and thank you Sariki for the super chat. See you in my next live, and maybe I will do a video. I will do a video and I will post it, but I am still doing it. So thank you everyone, and don't forget, if you have question, don't hesitate to send me email or to send me a message on my Facebook. So that's it. Thank you, and have a blessed evening, and have a blessed day to all of you. God bless. Bye.